Hey guys, if you haven't heard this came out about a week ago. This company called Dragonfly. This just gets better and better, and I still cannot believe the boundaries that the government is pushing in every direction, in every city, and how American citizens just don't give two shits about it. Check this bullshit out.
Small town of Westport, Connecticut, a drone is scanning for COVID-19 symptoms. And the reaction here is, well, mixed.
This is from USA Today on the
Police have been flying
news.
drones here since 2016 for everything from traffic management to search and rescue. And they can use them to spot and warn people who are gathered too closely.
Wow.
But now, Dragonfly, the company that makes the drones, claims they can also detect whether you're running a fever, sneezing, or coughing heavily.
Insane.
All through a single camera flying 40 feet overhead.
Subtle differences are on like a millimeter type of basis. So if somebody's coughing, like this or like this, it's actually quite a different type of cough actually that they're detecting.
The police chief says this partnership could help the town reopen, and they need every tool possible.
In a pandemic, we'll see the elevated temperatures, we'll see the increase in blood pressure, we'll see the flushed skin. So to have the technology available for future incidents, whether it be COVID related or something else that comes our way, I think we need to prepare for that.
This is the first time Americans have been scanned for symptoms in this way, and there are...
I have to pause for a second. He's talking about, if you didn't catch that, we can scan for sneezing and coughing and symptoms. Newsflash, it's fucking allergy season. You know how many people do that? Also, those of you guys that don't know, your babies, if you've ever had a child or a sibling or any common sense at all, you know babies teeth, right? Very commonly, they run a fever. You get a fever for anything when your body is fighting any kind of infection or inflammation. So inflammation, your white blood cells will multiply more and more and more. This in turn will cause a fever. So if you're a pregnant woman, you might have a fever because of hormone fluctuations. Your baby may have a fever because they had a vaccine or some bullshit, right? We know that's coming. That's a whole other thing. Your baby may have a fever because they're teething. You may have a fever because you have allergies. These are facts. They want to scan your bodies in this way. How can you not see what is happening here? How can people not be outraged and going crazy about this? I don't get it.
Are skeptics.
I don't know that this technology could distinguish between somebody with COVID-19 and somebody with influenza. I'm inclined to doubt it.
Not to mention that many infected people never exhibit obvious symptoms. And even if it does work, are we ready to be scanned from the air?
The involvement of the police makes me more worried about how this technology might have what we sometimes call function creep.
Thank
in that
you.
It is used and designed for one purpose, but then it gets repurposed for other things.
Do you believe that we're going to have to strike some kind of necessary compromise with the desire for privacy in order to get out of this thing?
Public health has
Too
built
late,
into
guys.
its need sometimes to invade people's privacies.
The chief says it's all just research, but the police will see and save everything.
By no means will we single out an individual and say, hey, look, you look like your temperature's elevated.
Yes, you
Will
will.
you be hanging on to data that Dragonfly is collecting, or does that somehow go around you?
Any missions, so to speak, that we fly with our drones, we keep those records.
The ACLU of Connecticut responded this week saying that any new surveillance measure that isn't being advocated for by public health professionals and restricted solely for public health use should be promptly rejected. Is this the kind of thing we'll have to use
This is
in order
insane.
to gather in public again?
And all of you guys out there who are watching this, who don't do shit about it, you're part of the problem. Look, there's Vegas right there.
Of what is the potential risk?
Keep a safe distance of 6 feet from others.
Fucking Terminator.
I would say, this is very science fiction.
I feel like I've seen this movie.
I feel the same way, but at the same time,
That guy's
it's
a very
reality.
punchable
It's our
face.
new reality.
New reality. So, as you guys saw there, look at this bullshit. I mean, as of right now, I just don't even know what to say anymore. So, I hope you guys look more into this. There's so much more going on that people don't even care. And this whole economic hardships, stimulus checks people have been getting everywhere. This is all part of the agenda to knock out the economy and get the people dependent on the government more than ever. Because then they're going to send out the checks again eventually. Wait until the fall. Better yet, July or August. Probably not even into the fall. They're going to make it to where your children cannot go to school without some kind of vaccine, quote unquote, which I'm sure they already have, aka a chip, aka the mark of the beast. This is my opinion. But pay attention, remember this stuff, because if they tell you your kids can't go to school without it, there's a problem there. There's a big problem, part of the agenda. Then it's going to be you can't cash your stimulus checks, right? You got over 2 million people unemployed, relying on the government. You won't be able to cash your checks and have Big Brother help you out unless you can prove you've been vaccinated, because you won't be allowed into the bank or do any kind of banking money system at all or anything. Remind you of anything? Yeah, this is like Revelation in the Bible. Okay, I know people might be watching this that do not believe in God or Jesus, but I'm telling you, it is real. Everything in there is truth. You'll feel it in your spirit if you seek it wholeheartedly. Call out to God. Call out to Jesus. What have you got to lose, really, in this world? What you have to lose is your soul. Dead serious. So read the Bible if you can. Start with the New Testament, with Jesus, his birth. Read Revelation. Read all of it. Start at Genesis. Then you'll really understand. You'll understand the end if you can understand the beginning. But please pay attention. The signs are all around us. Keep looking up. Nobody looks up or outside or talks to their children anymore. Talk to your kids. This is actually a blessing. This is a time to talk to your children more and more about God every day. Real homeschool, legitimate homeschool. Teach your kids, your sons, how to change a tire, how to fight, how to shoot a gun. Teach your daughters the same thing even. Self-defense, how to fend for yourself. Get some walkie-talkies so you're not relying just on your cell phone. People don't even have regular maps anymore, for God's sakes. Everybody uses GPS on their cell phone. When shit hits the fan, which it will even more, and we lose cell service, the world is literally going to go insane. It's probably going to be like the movie The Purge. And I really, really, really hope and pray that everyone out there, especially you guys watching this, if you happen to come across it, I really hope you're prepared. I really hope you have a plan. I really hope you are safe. I pray for your safety every day. And God bless you guys. Keep your eyes open to what is happening. Talk to you soon.